What is good, spectacular people? This is SOC Spectacular. Back on this mic to rock your body right in the middle of the day instead of night. I think it's the middle of the day. I don't know. All right, anyway, how you doing? How you doing? Back for another live stream on the SFC channel, my friend. Oh, we are here to talk official shit tonight about the Marvel. I don't know why I'm doing a French accent. About the Marvel universe. I think mostly because the Eternals came out, and I said, you know what? I've been meaning to talk about. Ooh, God, turn that off. But I've been meaning to talk about, like, you know, the MCU formally on one of my streams. Like, I got an 80s stream too. Like, I want to talk about the 80s cartoons and blah blah blah. I haven't planned that out yet, but I've been meaning to do that for a while. So you stick around. We'll do that one of these days. I gotta get this music right, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. I think that's what they say. Bear with me. Not goat with me, but bear with me. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, I could play that one. All right, that one too. This is my signature. Hot coffee is what that one's called. I miss playing this. I can't play no. Can't play no more than that. Can't play no more than that, dog. Get me in trouble. If you know, you know. Don't you hear people say, if you know, you know? No, I don't know. I want to know. Anyway, back on the mic to do a talk about the MCU. But before I officially begin with the MCU, I always got to get ready, right? I got to stretch out, get right. You know? So let's go to the game room. Let's talk about gaming so spectacular for just a hot second. I always say I better advertise me, because if I don't do it, who else will? But let's get over to Game So Spectacular. If you are interested in video games thoroughly and more, and you want to hear more from me on that topic, you can come over here and check out, you know, where I live stream. I'm gonna start live streaming more here. I don't know if I'm gonna do Monday through Friday, but when I start playing an official game, I think I'm gonna set more than just 3 days a week. So I'm gonna shift away from like too much talk. I'm gonna still do a talking segment before each stream, but not as extensive as I was before, because I'm gonna switch those over to here. So I bring like the topical things here when I live stream, and I'm planning on making some new videos here. I put up a short yesterday here. Matter of fact, let's go back over here to SFC Spectacular, the channel you're watching me on now. It's getting like 360 views, a little bit more maybe. Let's check the stats real quick. You gotta learn, if you are a YouTuber, you gotta learn how to use your dashboard and all this stuff, man. I talk about that a lot on the other channel too. But yeah, we are at, it says 515, so it's climbing. It's climbing. You gotta let it gestate. You know, let it soak up those views. Let's get back over here. So those are my YouTube channels. I also have the Instagram. This is what they call advertising, man. Like I said, nobody else is gonna do it. We will get into the talk in a second about the MCU, and I got some interesting stuff to say about it personally. I just want to point out some pictures that I posted up today. Man, me and the wife was working hard, just taking pictures. I mean, hey, hats off to all photographers, official photographers, because man, I didn't think it'd be so hard to just take pictures of toy robots. But you know, we put up some stuff. Put up my puppy Cowboy. So if you want to see him officially on the Instagram, you can go to either SFC Spectacular or Gaming So Spectacular. So what you mean, sorry, this page ain't available? You need to stop playing with me, boy. Hold on. Let me hit that. Let me get rid of that backslash and see if that'll do it. Wow, for real though? What? I don't understand. Why my page ain't available, fam? Y'all tripping. See, I don't know. It's stuff like this. All right, there. That's a link. That's a link. That is a link. That is a link, sir. Why can't we just go to Gaming So Spectacular, baby Bob? What's wrong with Gaming So Spectacular? So you mean to tell me if I try to like sign into it officially, it won't let me in? Is that what you're telling me? Cause this is wild. See, there it is right there. Hey, man, it's not showing up. That's wild. Let me check my page real quick from the phone, cause that's wild right there, y'all. It won't come up. Not having any problems on the phone. Nope, not having any problems on the phone. And I was gonna show y'all these pictures, man. That's messed up. Man, every time I turn around, like this morning, I planned on streaming here. I was gonna do a morning show, and I was gonna do this, right? But for some reason, my frames kept dropping. I'm like, YouTube, what the hell? So it was YouTube. Once I switched to the other channel I just showed you, Game So Spectacular, and then I switched back, it just fixed itself magically. I went through everything. I uninstalled OBS, moved around programs. I was doing all types of crap, man. Anyway, so right now Instagram is playing around. Let me see if there's one more way I can get to it. If I can't, then that's it. Let's go here. There it is. Wow. So we had to go through a shortcut to get here. So I've been posting up a couple pictures. The wife helped me out today. This one pretty good. This is what a little Lego dude we named August Sky. But most of the Lego people have names now. About all of them. And you know, we got a little town over here. You can't really see. I should have hooked up the camera, but I didn't. And you can see it right here. But I'm gonna keep posting pictures of it on my Instagram. So if you want to see stuff like that, you can follow along. Boom. I got RC right here. I like her. She's a very posable figure. You can make her do a lot of stuff. Wifey was getting kind of frustrated with her, but you can make her do a lot of stuff. She got a little smudge on her breast assist in that picture. I didn't even see that till just now. Guess you gotta be looking real close. Oh, this one's real awesome. Especially the second one. I'm just trying to keep it together for my dog and my wife. For my wife and my dog, I'm trying to keep it together. You know what I mean? It don't say wife on there, but it should. I think my mom gave me that cup. See what else? Here's my puppy. That's when he was a real puppy. He was a little baby puppy. Like a boss. Boom, 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 boom. That dog is big. That boy weigh like maybe 70, 80 pounds now. Cowboy, how much you weigh, fat boy? He sleep. Well, he pretended to be asleep, one or the other. But yeah, I posted up new pictures. That's the point of this. You can go check it out if you already follow me there. That's enough of that. So let's get on. I had set up the tier list earlier. I was there earlier. Man, like I said, everything went to. So let's take that up. Tier list maker. Every list. Yep, here we go. Did I save it? No, I didn't save it. So let's find it. I typed it in. Make a template. No, I don't want to make a template. I want to search a template though. So let's type in MCU. See if that comes up. Yes, and it was all 25 because I don't think they have a 26. The 26th one I believe is the Eternals. So it has one for all 25. And then it got one with TV shows. So let's pick the one I had earlier. I just want the movies. MCU movies. It is right here. This is the one with Shang-Chi on the front. All right, so we got that set up. Let me turn the music down a little bit in my head so it's set. All right. Got that going. Okay. So, first, let's touch on... Well, let's go back over here. I got the tier list set up thingamajigger. First, I want to touch on my history at the Marvel universe instead of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I'm pretty old. I guess some of you might say 44. I think I am. I can never remember my own age, man. But anyway, about that age. And I remember when there was only one Spider-Man. You know, I remember that's my first problem really with the MCU, the tokenism. I'm not gonna go into that right now, but that's one of my problems with it. So that's gonna be heavily probably mentioned in this thing. So if you don't want to hear about tokenism, sorry. But I'll go way back. My favorite Marvel superhero before I stopped being down with Marvel was like a Spider-Man. He still is one of my favorite characters. But I stopped like dealing with Marvel in 2002, right when I just voted myself to anime. And I just wanted to watch anime and draw anime. I made my own anime characters officially. I won't talk about it right now, but you can see that too. I made characters. They are copyrighted. But Marvel got kind of like... I think Marvel and DC got kind of ho-hum. I was tired of American comics where you catch the bad guy, send him to jail. He break out, rinse, wash, repeat. So I was like, yeah. So I think the MCU injected a lot of... At first when it came out, it injected a lot of life into the whole thing, because before then we had the X-Men, Spider-Man, we had basic. They were working. I think the movie industry was working its way to giving you a outstanding superhero product, and I think when we got to Batman, the Batman trilogy, Returns, Dark Knight, blah blah blah, with Christian Bale, I think that was like the pinnacle. That was like right at the height of superhero movies, my personal opinion. And then MCU started busting it out. You know, you got Incredible Hulk, which a lot of people don't like, but I like Edward Norton in Incredible Hulk. Iron Man has never been one of my favorite characters. Never, ever. But the MCU made him cool. I think Robert Downey Jr. was made for that part. If you don't know Robert Downey Jr.'s history, You need to go look it up. Man was drinking and driving, blah, blah, blah. Don't want to defame him, but hey, he done had more chance than a little bit. So, but I'm not going to get straight into ranking them. I want to talk about each movie and then kind of rank them, I guess. Something like that. So let's get over to the game room. I hope we get some people in here to talk. But in the meantime, so if you have never seen the tier ranking list system, S is the highest, meaning superb or spectacular. It's really superior is what it stands for. A, B, C, D, you get the rest, right? And F is the worst. I have not seen every Marvel movie. I've not. Gotta be full disclosure. Have not seen every Marvel movie, but I will tell you this. I've seen enough of them to do this. I've seen enough. Let's matter of fact, let's go over what I have seen. So they go in alphabetical order. Well, they look like they go in alphabetical order here. I think they do. Oh, the Eternals is on this one. How about that? They got all of them now. Okay, somebody must have like fixed it. So here we go. It's not in alphabetical order, but we got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ant-Man, Avengers. I said E. Bridges in the house. I said E. Bridges in the house. I said E. Razors in. What up, Razor? What up? Oh boy, here we go. The main event. We're not the main event, but I'm getting there. I'm discussing the movies themselves, and then we'll start ranking them and put them in place. And then, if anybody's in the room, you can give me your opinion on the movies. What's your favorite? Matter of fact, that's what I meant to. What's your favorite? I meant to make a poll. I gotta make something that's was Endgame the best Marvel movie? So that's gonna be the question of the stream right there. Boom. Ask your community. Boom. So you get to vote. Boom. I just put the poll up. You get to vote. Why is my thing not? Why is my thing playing around? Oh, I know why. What is it playing around for? All right, there we go. Back on track. Close that and get it back on track. There we go. All right. So here we go. Let's go over these movies. Okay, so adjust that. Adjust the music just a little bit. There we go. All right. So this stream is dedicated to RC. I know I already brought her up, but I usually like. I was supposed to always dedicate a stream, like a Transformer, stream to one of my Transformers. This stream is brought to you by RC. I've done a couple of them on live, but I mean, usually I don't get around to it. But this is RC right here. If you don't know who RC is, go watch 1986 Transformers movie, and you'll find out who RC is. First female Transformer on the screen. She wasn't the first toy, but we ain't here for that. I'm thinking about opening up I got a third YouTube channel, and I'm thinking about talking about just Transformers there because people didn't want to hear about it on my gaming channel, so whatever. But back to this. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ant-Man, Avengers, I believe that is. I really wish you could make these things bigger, bro, because my eyes are like, wow. I know you can't see them. Oh man, Chew Boss. What's up, babe? How you doing? How you feeling? But we talking about the MCU. I finally got into it. So we're at Avengers Endgame, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Black Panther, Civil War. Hey, I love Civil War. Civil War was good as. How you doing though, Chew Boss? How you feeling? I'm excellent myself. Captain America, First Avenger, Captain America. What's this one? The Winter Soldier. Man, this writing is so small, bro. Then we got Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. That's the first Iron Man, I think it is. That's the first Iron Man. Second Iron Man, third Iron Man, Spider-Man, Far From Home. The other one, what's the other one called? Close to Home? I don't know. Home Sweet Home. That's another thing. I don't really enjoy Spider-Man in the MCU. Somebody said this today, and I was like, yes, that's what I said. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I really do. I think he's a great Spider-Man, and I think he's a great Peter Parker. I just don't like the surrounding environment around him. I don't like Zendaya. I don't like that. I damn sure don't like who's supposed to be Flash Thompson. And let me say this to you. Have you ever heard of an Indian guy being a bully? Every Indian guy I've ever met has been a nice guy. I'm not saying that to be like to kiss ass. That's just every Indian guy I've ever met has been a nice guy. He's like, oh, hello, he's been real nice. So for Indian, I'm not saying the Indian guy can't be a bully, It's just hard for me to picture. Plus, the guy ain't got no muscles. How you bullying people with no muscles? I don't know. Captain Marvel. Oh man, we get into that. We gonna get to Captain Marvel. Civil War introduced Black Panther. That makes me like Civil. I like Civil. I like everything about Captain Marvel Civil War. I like everything about Captain Marvel Civil War was like the first MCU movie I bought. I was like, man, I just like Captain Marvel. I like Captain America though. I just like Captain America, baby. I just like Captain America, baby. Not gonna lie to you. Personally though, I was supposed to get a Black Panther chip. Well, I was gonna get Captain America. Then I was like, let me get the Black Panther chair, because that Black Panther chair was slick as fuck. But they sold out, so here we go. All right. It was supposed to be something from everybody in here. Like I got this Iron Man mouse, right? That Warzone mouse. That's Warzone. I mean, not Warzone. Oh god, Warzone. War Machine mouse. And then his eyes light up. This shit is tight. That shit is nice, boss. It is nice. But then I found the batteries eat up the battery, so But then you can't use it for gaming. Wireless mouse is not good don't use it for gaming if you don't know that. Not good. I was getting my ass slocked with it. And then the battery kept dying out. Now I remember Flash being a bully with blonde. Hey, that was my Flash. I'm the original Spider-Man. When I was growing up, there was one, the only, the amazing or spectacular Spider-Man. Now we got Spider-Mans on the payroll, Spider-Mans in different districts. We got Spider-Mans just for the black neighborhood. Like that. I thought about it. Don't that make Spider-Man look bad? Peter Parker Spider-Man. Doesn't that make him look bad? So we had to go through the trouble of getting another guy who was black to get bit by a spider, gain powers. What are the odds? We had to go through all that just to get Harlem protected. Damn, Spidey, what the fuck? So you don't get around to Harlem, Spidey? You fucking bum. That's what I would say. You fucking bum. We had to hire. Oh, we get a black Spider. We wasn't good enough. That's how I look at it. Yeah, that looks nice. So, hey, nice. It is nice. But let me get back to the movies. Then I'm gonna talk about them separately. Then we're gonna rank them together. All right? We're gonna rank them together. I'm old school when it comes to my stuff. I don't like token characters. I don't like SJW. I would say this. Marvel did a great job all the way up until Endgame, if you ask me. So let's go over the rest. We got a lot of people don't like the Incredible Hulk. I like the Hulk, whatever it was called. Incredible Hulk. I wish you could enlargement. Look at him. Thor Ragnarok, Thor, The Dark World. Ooh, that was a booty movie. You know what? Thor, The Dark World was the first Thor I saw, and I was like, this is shit. See, that didn't do him no favors, but Thor Ragnarok was a lot better. I didn't see the whole of Thor Ragnarok, but I seen enough to know it was a lot better. I did not see Black Widow, Shang-Chi, or the Eternals, right? So let's go down what I have seen, and you guys can tell me if you've seen it too, all right? So Ant-Man, I'm going in the order it's listed here. Now you might not be able to see it fully, but it's as big as I can make it. So Ant-Man and the Wasp is first. I've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I thought it was good. I thought it was not as good as the first one because that dude and what's his name? T.I. and the funny dude, the little funny Hispanic dude, they made that movie a lot better than what it was. So Ant-Man was good. Ant-Man and the Wasp was good. All Avengers movies were great. Let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. All the Avengers movies were great. Now, varying degrees of greatness, we'll have to discuss. Next up, Black Panther. I like Black Panther. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna go more in depth when we start ranking them. I like Black Panther, but I'm not. Civil War. Hey, I think Civil War is the best Captain America movie. That's the best Captain America movie. Like the whole thing was good. Like not just the superhero part, the espionage, the spy part, how he had to figure out the past with Black Widow, and then how he had to fight with all the. But that was good. It was good. So Captain America, the first Avenger, was good. It was good. It was good. Now Captain America, the Winter Soldier, that was pretty good too. That was pretty good. If I had to put them all in order, I think it'd be Captain America: Civil War, then Winter Soldier, then the first movie. So, but they're all good. Easy B, S, it's a C for me, just because Black Panther. Just because. Captain Marvel. I'm gonna put my next. Once I talk about each one briefly, then we're gonna start putting them in order. So I'm gonna pick them up, and then we're gonna start putting them in order together. All right. They say Captain Marvel. I saw Captain Marvel twice, and I don't even like it. But it's certain things about Captain Marvel that I don't like. I don't not like her as a superhero. I just didn't like her movie. It like the ending of that movie is weak as fuck. You usually get a big CGI fight. You didn't even get that with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel just basically flicked Homeboy and it was over. I was like, come on. And then the music, like I first heard about the musical score they used for her when she was flying through space. I'm like, okay, when I see the movie, and then when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is bullshit. That music did not go. I don't care. Like people was like, why they played it because she's a girl. I don't care about that. That movie was just garbage, fam. That music did not go with that fight scene. So that was no for me. Doctor Strange was surprisingly good. And you know what's funny? I'm old enough where I never thought they'd make a good Doctor Strange movie. I didn't think it was possible. Benedict Cumberbatch and that Asian dude, he's funny, man. That dude's funny. Guardians of the Galaxy, both of those was good. I don't like Peter Quill as the leader, but it's what it is. Iron Man, all three were good. I liked Iron Man 3. A lot of people say they didn't like Iron Man 3. I liked Iron Man 3. I liked Iron Man 1 the best. Iron Man 2 was kind of... Whiplash was kind of... He was kind of weak, but it's still a good movie. Both Spider-Man movies are decent. I like the action in Spider-Man in both of the movies. We already talked about the Avengers, Incredible Hulk, I like. Thor Ragnarok. Out of all three Thor movies, I think only the third one is good. I have not seen... So I can't rate these. I have not seen Black Widow. Have not seen Shang-Chi, and I don't ever plan on seeing the Eternals. So unless somebody tell me, hey man, Eternals are shit, and they ain't oh man, what a bacon. Oh no, Big Slim Dog. Is that the boss man bouncing in here off the walls? What up, boss? When is Bacon the movie dropping? I don't know, boss. I don't know. We're gonna have to look it up together, bro. If you hear about Bacon the movie dropping before me, you know you gotta tell me, right? You know you gotta tell me. So here we go. Seen it. I mean, I've seen enough of these movies to know. Like Thor is probably the movie I haven't seen. Like I haven't seen all of the Thors. I've never seen them all front to back. I've all seen them in pieces. Like the first Thor I seen in pieces. The third Thor I saw in pieces. And Thor Ragnarok, Thor the Dark World, I probably seen that one the most. I probably seen like most of that, and I just can't remember. But it wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. So. Yeah, I see Peter Quill as comedic douche. I mean, I just let me say this to you. When it comes to superhero teams, I don't think the leader can't not have powers. Like Star-Lord doesn't have any real you know what I mean? He shoots some guns, he floats. Everything he does is like a suit-based thing. You know, he can't do it himself. Now he does have some powers. I just don't know what they are. But they're not super strength and invulnerability. We know that. So he's like a weak guy to be the leader. But I guess Drax can't be the leader because he's dumb as F, right? Or he's supposed to be. Shang-Chi is a cinematic. You think so? You think so? I haven't seen it. I have heard from a lot of people that Shang-Chi surprised them. I don't personally like the idea because I don't know, man. Like knowing the original Shang-Chi, I'm be honest with you, I can't see the significance of a karate master in a place where a guy twirls a hammer, throws it, and can summon the hammer back anytime. Like if a guy can do that, you going, ah, that ain't really impressive. I mean, that's just me. Like if a guy can fly through the air at Mach speed in a iron suit and you could be, hey, and he is supposed to be the greatest karate master ever. But come on, man. What? Come on. What? Take that, Hulk. Hulk be like, boy, please get out of here. But anyway, let's start doing this. Let's get into it. Now that we got enough people here, let's do this. All right. So I'm gonna go in order of how it's listed here, and the first movie is Ant-Man and the Wasp. So what do you think? Y'all give me what do you got? Ant-Man and the Wasp. What you think? S tier? Is it S tier? Ant-Man and the Wasp. Iron Fist. He is better than Iron Fist, though. According to Marvel themselves, Shang-Chi is the best hand-to-hand combatant in their universe, according to them. We can look that up, too, if you want. Cinematically, it was good, but the plot of Shang-Chi was kind of confusing. Oh, yeah? I mean, you're making me kind of want to see it now, then. Because you're not the first person to tell me it was surprisingly good. I heard Black Widow was good, too. Most people say they like the Red Guardian, but I haven't seen it. I like Red Guardian as a character, but I don't. C tier, B? You say B, you say C. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm gonna go C tier. I like C tier. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm saying C tier. What y'all think? You said no, hell's no B? You said B for Ant-Man and the Wasp? For Ant-Man and the Wasp, B? So let me ask you this, Chew Boss. If Ant-Man and the Wasp is a B, then what is Ant-Man, the first one? What's that one in? Let me ask you that one straight up. Because I could lean towards a B, but wouldn't that make, I don't know, wouldn't that make Ant-Man the first one an A? Or are they both B's? What we got here? Come on, let me know. Because I don't think the second one is better than the first one. That's me personally. There's a lot I like about the second one, but I like the first one better than the second one. I like that. I think that, what's her name? Angela Van Dyne, whatever her name is. I like that she was the Wasp. I like that she finally got to put on the. I like that. Low B, high C. I say we go C. I say we go C for. Can we? Okay, let's say this, Chew Boss. If we can agree that Ant-Man and the Wasp is a C, then Ant-Man is a B. Would you agree to that? So you saying Ant-Man is an A? I don't know, boss. Low A? Really? Damn. Who else say that? I'm gonna be honest, I say C. I really say high C. Yeah, it's C tier. It's a good movie, but it's not good as the first one. I'm gonna say this. If we make it a B, then we gotta make Ant-Man the first one an A. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I'm gonna go C. Chew. I'm going C. So we might as well do Ant-Man right after that, right? So Ant-Man is a B. Now somebody gonna tune in and gonna be like, hey, what the fuck? Ant-Man ain't no B. And we're like, hey man. I can just picture somebody tuning in midstream like, hey man, Ant-Man ain't no goddamn B. What's wrong with you, boy? Anyway, so we can agree on that, right? So while we're here, let's discuss. Ant-Man, the first one, really is it's kind of like Iron Man a lot. Industrial spy thriller, except for the hero is an ex-criminal and not a genius. Not a criminal, a genius. Can you agree with that? They both wear suits. They both trying to fight a businessman who's trying to take the technology. Am I correct? Now, they're not all the way the same, but they got both the same elements. Only one S tier worthy of this is this Bacon, the movie. Let me throw that Bacon up in the chat room since Boss keep bringing it up. We know we got it. We rep Bacon here. If you don't know Chew Boss, we rep Bacon here. Thanks to Boss. We rep Bacon. So throw your Bacon up in the chat room if you got it. All right, so we good on that. So the second Ant-Man and the Wasp, let me drill my mind. If I remember, that was the one with the quantum realm, right? And that's where he went subatomic and they found the mom and brought her back. That all happened in the second movie. The second movie's villain was who? You remember who the second villain's movie was? Second movie's villain was? Who was the villain in the second movie? Who was the villain in the second movie? High B for Ant-Man. You are right, SMC. Let's see who the Ant-Man and Wasp villain. Oh, okay, so it was Ghost. Ghost was the villain. Hey, that was a pretty cool villain too. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty. Now that is one time I didn't mind that it was a gender swap. Ghost is originally a male in the comic books, right? But in this one, I thought it made sense. It was good, and I like the costume too. I like this costume was nice. So this is Ghost's costume right here in the movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think it was pretty cool, personally. It was good. So I liked everything about that. All right, the Ghost Girl, yeah, Bacon. All right, so now that moves us to what looks like. This looks like Avengers Age of Ultron. So the next one in line is Avengers Age of Ultron. I really want to hear what you guys got to say about this one. So for me, Avengers Age of Ultron, when it came out, was real good. I loved it, but I'm gonna be honest, it was my fault. I was kind of slow on the plot, not the movie. It was me, because I was like, what's going on? I was really interested in Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver at the time. I was like, well, that's what I was more interested in to see. So I wasn't, but then at the end, it all came together. How they saved the island, blah blah blah. I think to me, it had to be one of the highest stakes Avengers movies next to Endgame. And I mean, because they were just coming together. That's what caused all the Sokovia, blah, blah, blah. They broke that land. It was like a catalyst for a lot of stuff. So Avengers Age of Ultron holds a lot of weight to me, personally, in the MCU. All right? My fave. Really? Lord, they nerfed Ultron. Didn't they, though? See, my man. That's what I'm talking about. That man, Razor. Hey, Ultron is supposed to be made of adamantium. His whole body is made of adamantium. So it's hard. That would make him hard to hurt and kill. Now, the copies of him, I'm not so sure. I can't remember. So he was nerfed. He was nerfed a lot. And his view of what was going on was jacked up, too. I did like the actor they gave to him as a voice actor. I did like that. I liked his robot design. I liked a lot. And I liked how even though that wasn't Vision's true creation, I like how they created Vision and he worked for them. So that was all right. I like that. You say A? I want to say A too. I really want to say A too. I'm gonna say A. What you think, Razor? Boss? Avengers Age of Ultron. What you thinking? I'm saying A though. I'm gonna agree with you, boss, on this one. I'm giving it A. I'm gonna be honest with you. Spoiler alert. I think all the Avengers are A or S. I'm gonna give you which one is S. So what you think? Avengers A? Avengers, what do you mean? Avengers Age of Ultron. What you think, Razor? I'm thinking A though. I'm leaning towards A with you, boss. Low A? You think low? I think mid. I think it deserves like if we would go A plus minus and A plus A and A minus. I think it would be an A. I think it'd be right in the middle. I think it'd be like solid A. I think it'd be right in the middle. Wow, what the fuck? Oh shit! I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. Okay, let me move that back then. All right, there we go. Man, I fucked that up, y'all. I didn't know you can move the little levels. What's this little cog for then? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay. All right, so here we go. We got Avengers Age of Ultron at 8. Right? We all agreed on that pretty much. All right, so the next one. This is Endgame. I think this is Endgame. Let me see. Yep, this is Endgame. Now, I don't want to do Endgame yet. I'm going to leave all the rest of the 8. I'm going to do the other Avengers. Let's do the first Avengers movie. Let's do the first Avengers ever. So what do you think? First Avengers movie, what do you think? The first Avengers is when they came together. Of course, right? Tony and what do you call it? We're bickering. Captain America were bickering. Thor and them got into a fight. It was a lot of stuff happened during the first Avengers movie that we probably just don't remember right now. But off my head, those are some of the highlights I can remember. Thor and Iron Man fought. They was beefing all over the place. Just because, and then they caught Loki. They fought Loki and caught him. Remember that? Just because Ultron was nerfed, hate that. Oh, that's why you're saying Infinity War is a. You say Infinity War is a B? That's interesting. That is an interesting take. Okay, fair. So let's go. Avengers, the first one. Man, I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give it a solid A too. I'm gonna give it a A minus. A minus. That's what I want to give it. First Avengers. That's what I want to give it. That's because of what it did for the whole thing, right? It had that first good shot where it panoramed all them, and they was all. Now, I will say this though. I think they should have had different Avengers than Hawkeye. I love Hawkeye to death. I even love Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye. But man, Hawkeye is useless in a fight. In that scale of battle, him and Black Widow wasn't doing shit. Come on. I think we can all be honest in here and say Black Widow and him was doing shit. You got the Hulk out there throwing shit around, punching big dragon aliens. You got Iron Man flying into space shooting shit. You got Captain America, even though he can't fly, he was on the ground rescuing people, throwing blah, 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 super strength. And then you got who else is there? Thor. What was Thor doing? Thor should be ashamed of his stuff. He should have been doing more. Anyway, but then you got Hawkeye. I'm telling you, as characters, I got much love for Hawkeye and Black Widow, but goddamn it, we cannot use y'all here. My girl got 2 little 9 Glocks. Pow, 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 pow. Kick, pow. Bitch, get out of here with that shit, man. You better get some photon beams. Girl, what is you doing? If I was Iron Man, I would land. Girl, what is you doing? I'm shooting. You bought 9mm, bitch? You did not. You come on. You don't have a bazooka at home, bitch. We all out here firing, and you got big bitch here. I'd have been mad as fuck. If I was Iron Man, I'd have been mad. I know this bitch didn't bring Glock 9s to fight aliens. Can you believe that? And this man brought a bow and arrow. Really? Really, Hawkeye? Tell me all your arrows explode, sir. They don't? Oh my God. And you ever do a group project? Hawkeye and Black Widow would probably be the ones that do the least and still want credit. We all a team. Mm-hmm. We all. If I was the Hawkeye, I'd be like, we all did the same amount of work, Black Widow. Mm-hmm. We all did. That bitch ain't shit, bro. You say Black Widow for the starring. You say S tier, Blade 1 and 2 D tier. Boss, you out of left field. A high A or S for Hulk called Loki Puny God. Solid A. So we're going to put it in A. All right, let's put the first Avengers in A. That's what we're going to do. All right. So now let's go to... You want to do all the Avengers right now? If we do them all at the same time, we'll get all that discussion out the way. Or we can wait. Black Widow... Green Arrow makes Arrow explode. To be honest with you, Green Arrow and Hawkeye is the same thing. They're the same person. A lot of DC and Marvel's characters cross over. They're like the rookies of the football team. Yeah, they don't want to admit it though. You can't tell. Come on, somebody said that the Black Widow. That's sexist. She be helping out just as much. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So your boy Chew Boss was jumping all over Endgame. Let's talk about Infinity War. And then let's talk about Endgame. All right? Let me say this. Personally, I like Infinity War better than Endgame. I'm going to say it again. I like Infinity War way better than Endgame. And Endgame was a good movie, but, most people say time travel, and then it turned out to be time travel. Like, oh my God, time travel. That was the only way to come back from that, I guess. I'm going to be honest, I'm surprised they had the balls to go through what they did in That's what made that movie so good. That's what made Infinity War so great. They went all the way to people. I remember leaving the theater, and you know what it reminded me of? If you ever watched The Undertaker and his loss to Brock Lesnar, that's what it was like. When Infinity War was over, everybody was like, "Oh shit!" I don't know. Like I never seen people get so much into a movie. Everybody was in the theater like, "Oh," especially when Peter died. When Peter Parker died, everybody was, "No!" I heard a girl like, "No!" I was like, "Yo!" Peter was like, I don't feel good. Mr. Stark? I was like, "No, Petey! Yeah, it's like it's like Taskmaster. B. Plot was way too confusing for this. So, whoa, Chew Boss. Time out, Chew Boss. Are we talking about Infinity War? Are we talking about Infinity War? You have to clarify. They're like the end game is only good for the cinematics. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna tell you my feelings. I'm gonna rate. This is the only thing I'm sure of. Infinity War is S. That is one of the only. I didn't get to the rest of them, but I'm gonna put Infinity War at S. Personally, that's what I'm gonna put Infinity War. Infinity War was S, fam. Can we all agree to that? Endgame is the only for the cinematic. I'm gonna go. It was the most bro. I loved everything about that movie, bro. The only thing better when they was at Wakanda fighting was when Infinity War, when Cap said, "Avengers, assemble." That was the only, that shit. I was like, oh, that shit shivers up my spine. So Infinity War, we putting that up on S tier. All right. Infinity War is S tier. So I believe this is Endgame. So, what does that leave Endgame? Are we saying Endgame is an A or Endgame is a B? That lowest Endgame can go as B. Infinity War is B. I tend to agree with you, boss. I said all Avengers movies are A, but I'm gonna be honest with you. My least favorite Avengers movie has to be Endgame. Not that it's a bad movie, but it's my least favorite one. I just think that they pushed the reset button, and it's like I don't know how you could have came back from what you wrote in Infinity War, but you shouldn't have wrote it then. You should have really thought about who you killed and why you killed him. Like, and they did, but maybe not as much. I don't know. I just think that I think it's a B. I think that Infinity. You said wait, hold on. You said Infinity War is a B. You said Infinity War. So you like Endgame better than Infinity War. You like Endgame better than Infinity War. I mean, they didn't nerf Thanos. Now that. Let me see. I'm gonna say this. They probably made Thanos OP. Meaning, when he was fighting the Hulk, I don't know if the Hulk would have got beat up like that. Now, if he had the glove, the whole glove symbol, yeah. Because time travel, I can second that. So are we agreeing? I like Endgame. I like Infinity War better than Endgame, personally. I think that Endgame should be either a high B or an A minus. A minus. So what are we gonna do? A or B? A or B? I'm thinking B. I'm thinking B. I really don't want to give it that, but when I think about it, you know what? Tony Stark died too, so I don't know, man. That's hard. That's hard, bro. Let's go A. Let's go A. We'll give it a low A. We'll give it a low A. I mean, you gotta think about it. Tony Stark died. Cap got to relive his life. I mean, for the bullshit they did, it was good. It was a good movie, but it left me wanting. It really left me wanting. Like I got mad at first. I was like, wow, yeah, really gonna time travel? Okay, good. They did pay attention to their time travels. Like when they went back to where they were in time, they paid a lot of attention and made sure not to F anything up. So that was good. That was good. High B. I said B, time travel BS. Yeah. High B. So we'll go with B. I go B then. I'm with y'all then. I'm with y'all. I go B. Like I don't want to. I mean, it feels bad not giving it an A, but at the same time, I don't think it earned it. I hate to say that. I don't think it earned it. I really don't. Now, here we go. Y'all probably gonna be shocked and upset by this next one. The next on the list is Black Panther. Now, the rest of them we're gonna go in order, right? The next is Black Panther. Now, personally, I feel like Black Panther's a B. I feel like Black Panther's a B. That's me. Now, you allowed to disagree with me. I know you're probably gonna be like, nah, it's fine, that's fine. And I know you're probably thinking, damn, he too black to be thinking Black Panther. But nah, player. For all the BS, it was crazy. I think Black Panther's a B. What do you think? What do you got on it? I like how they presented Wakanda. I think Chadwick Boseman was an ex, not because he did, matter of fact, he did such a good job. I don't see anybody else playing Black Panther. That's how good he did. And to second that, it's almost, I think I would equivalent him to Joker for Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger did such a good job as Joker. I couldn't see anybody else at that time. So Black Panther, I mean, not like they have the sequel planned. I'm like, wow, what y'all going? I want to see Black Panther 2 just to see what y'all do, because Chadwick ain't here no more. That's crazy. Like, what y'all gonna do? They shouldn't have probably. They didn't know. But I thought when it happened, they should have killed Killmonger. Killmonger shouldn't have died, because in the comic books, I think he became killed. I think he became Black Panther for a while in the comics. I'm not up on my Black Panther history, but Shuri, indeed, she definitely became the Black Panther. So they got the answer right in front of them. Black people assemble. Black people assemble. I'm gonna give it a B. Memes aside, high B. I think it's a B. Now, I think it was overhyped when it came out, personally. I hate the fact that, this is what I hate about anything. Please tell me I'm wrong and I'm overreacting. But every time we have a black superhero, he only get to be in the inner city. Am I right or wrong? He don't ever leave the inner city. Look at Black Spider-Man Miles Morales. The only credit him was hanging out in the Bronx. He don't get to save the world. Black Lightning on the CW, he only get to hang around in the ghetto. He don't do nothing else other than outside the ghetto. He don't save nobody from, like, they limit the black superheroes to bullshit. I kind of like Black Panther because back to Africa, whole world. But what else? When they went to America, what happened? Gang violence. They was in LA. Oh my, got shot. And now I'm pretty sure, what's his name? T'Challa go other places. Matter of fact, look at Captain America, like Eraser said. When T'Challa was in Captain America Civil War, they was at a UN. That was highly prestigious. But in his own movie, he got to be hanging out in the ghetto. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Chad was amazing Black Panther. Killmonger was generic villain, but I like Killmonger as the villain outside of the end. Like, I didn't like him becoming another generic Black Panther. I'm like, oh my God, this again. We always got, like, it's always the hero fighting the opposite guy with the same powers. This again. That was the only problem. Now, Killmonger as just himself, he was a great villain. I didn't expect him to, spoiler alert, I didn't expect him to kill, what's that boy name? What's his name? Shit. I forget his name. The guy, Andy Serkis's character. I forget the name of his character. Because he was a real superhero. He's a real super villain, I should say. Oh, I can't remember his name. God, I can't remember that guy's name. Anyway. All right, SFC, I gotta head out. Make sure you put Captain Marvel in D. Hey, come on now. You know I'm gonna do that. That'd probably be an F. We can just go ahead and make that an F, baby. I appreciate you hanging out, Chew Boss, though. I really appreciate it. Luke Cage only in the ghetto like Static Shock. Man, I'm telling you, bro, they don't keep us in the ghetto. All right, so we got Chadwick in there at a B. Now, Captain America Civil War. What you got on that, Razor? What you got on that one, Razor? That definitely gonna be. Woo! That gonna be an A for me. That gonna be an A for me. Cause I'm gonna put Civil War at a S tier, at God tier personally. So Captain America Civil War, I'm gonna put that at S tier. What you think? What you got? I mean, that was almost like another Avengers movie, really. Yeah, and Circus character was the real villain. Thank you. I see you guys. Hey, take care. Be safe out there, Chew. I think Civil War is a S. Personally, I like it. I really love Civil War. S tier? Okay. We can agree on that. So, let's move to Captain America, the first one. Captain America, the first one, I'm thinking B. Now, if you disagree, let me know. I'm going to put it in the B category. What's your thoughts? Captain America, the first one. I put it in B. It was, to me, it did a good job of explaining him. They let him wear his original costume and made fun of it at the same time. Then he got to wear, I think it was good. It just, it was the basics. It was what you needed for the basics. It was a solid movie. It's lucky I don't give it a C. But I really like Captain America. That's what I'm putting it. I gotta be honest. I'm giving it a little boost because I like Cap. So B. Be honest, it was probably with C. If I had to be honest, it'd be C. But I'm putting it in B. Now we got Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Damn near neck and neck with Civil War. But I'm gonna put Winter Soldier at an A. If you disagree with me, let me know. I'm putting Winter Soldier at an A. Now, I wish Shoe Boss was still here to see this part. He got Captain Marvel. Now, B tier. I don't like it when I was little, but as I got older, I like it. When did you see? How old were you when you saw Captain America, the first one? How old were you? See, I'm an old man, so when people say I was a kid, I'm like, damn, how old were you? Because I forget these movies been around for like 25 years, I think. I think it was close to 20 years. I think it's been close to 20 years. I said 25 years. I think it's been 20 years. I forget when. Alexa, how old is Marvel Cinematic Universe?
The first Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, Iron Man, was released 13 years and 6 months ago.
Thank you. So she
absolutely.
So she said 13 years.
Help.
She said 13.
Had a good Tuesday.
I sure have. She said 13 years ago. 13 years ago. I was way off. I said 25. That'd be like a movie a year. What was I thinking? I'm kind of high You said A tier for Winter Soldier. Yeah, that's what I put it at, A tier. So we agree on that. Captain Marvel. So you'll put Captain Marvel. I'm gonna give it some respect and I'm gonna give it an E. I'm gonna give it a little bit of respect and give it an E. Put it in an E. Put it in an E. I gotta be plain honest with you, fam. It was not a good movie. Despite all the little SJW feminazi bullcrap, it was not a good movie. Even if you took that, even if they was the best part about Captain Marvel was Samuel L. Jackson. That was the best part of that movie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When Endgame dropped, I was 17. Yeah, you lying, boss? How old are you? When Endgame came out, Alexa, what year did Marvel's Endgame come out?
The film Endgame was released on January 11, 2003.
That's wrong.
Thanks for the feedback.
Alexa, when did Avengers Infinity War come out?
The film Avengers Infinity War was released on April 27, 2018.
So it had to be 2019, boss. Boss, if you don't get out of here. Thank you. Boss, if you don't get out of here, man, say he was 17. I know he trolling. But yeah, we gonna put, that's where Captain Marvel is, right? E. Now, Doctor Strange. This is toughy. I'm gonna say Doctor Strange a B. I'm gonna put Doctor Strange on the B category. You're putting Doctor Strange in B. Disagree, let me know. Doctor Strange is a good movie. I think Benedict Cumberbatch did a good job. He had a good villain. A lot of never before seen cinematic stuff they did, mirrors, jumping on buildings, you know. And the way he beat his villain had to be one of the most inventive. Like, that was no punches thrown, no big CGI fight. He beat his villain with his mind. Beautiful. That's what I liked about Doctor Strange. Captain Marvel, I give that the boot. I give it the boot. I will give it a Z or a negative F if I can. But yeah, Doctor Strange, I'm giving him a B. I like the way he defeated his villain. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. We can do this all day. All right, here we go. We're coming to Guardians of the Galaxy. I would give Strange an A because it was awesome. You think so? I mean, I wouldn't let that go, but I'm gonna give it a B. I can see. I mean, it was a good movie. I'm gonna give it a B though. Let's go Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give that an A. I gotta be A. Look, I went to that movie. I didn't know what to expect, but I was laughing. The whole time I was laughing in the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. I was like, these motherfuckers stupid. Between Drax and Rocket Raccoon, that movie was funny. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 felt a little bit forced. It felt like it was trying. The first one didn't feel like it was just effortless. The second one was kind of like they was arguing for stupid reasons and shit. His dad was a planet. I don't know. But I'm gonna give the first one an A, and I'm gonna give the second one a C. I don't think it was B worthy. I think the second one was C worthy. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I'm gonna give it a C. Give it a C. This is Iron Man. This is this is Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 is next. What did you give Guardians of the Galaxy, Razor? The next movie up is Iron Man Dos Equis. Second movie, I will give a C for comedy feel force. I'm going to, okay, the next movie up is Iron Man 2. You want to give the original Iron Man an A? Of course. I mean, I might even give it an S. I don't like Iron Man as a superhero, but I didn't think they like the way when they brought him to the big screen. I was like, wow, they did that. Kind of like Aquaman. I really don't like Aquaman, bro. I'm this close to hating Aquaman, right? But I gotta admit, that movie did him justice. That movie made him look cool. So same thing for Iron Man. Iron Man's a pretty good superhero, but outside that suit, he ain't shit. But the movie and Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal. So we're gonna give Iron Man 1 an S. I'm gonna give Iron Man 2. I'm gonna give Iron Man 2 I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. Now Iron Man 3, I'm gonna give a B. Iron Man 3, I gave a B. Okay, here we go. Iron Man 1 is S tier. Iron Man 2 is C tier. Iron Man 3, B tier. So yes, B is better than part 3. So yes, so that's what I'm going with mine right now. All right. What else we got? Now we come to the Spider-Mans. You can give me your take on it's Iron Man 2. I will give it a C. Whiplash is weak. Different villain. I liked Whiplash, but I think he weak too. I liked him as a change-up, but the real villain at the end was kind of like a bunch of Iron Men, like the bots, and it was like, it's weak. Iron Man 3 was better because that's what Pepper... But see, this is the thing. Pepper Potts got powers at the end, if you remember. But then in Infinity War, she had the iron suit on. I'm like, why? What? I thought she had powers. Does she have powers? They just skipped over that. A lot of people forgot about that. Remember, if you remember, at the end of part 3, Pepper Potts had powers. She was glowing and red and orange or whatever the fuck. But then in Infinity War, it was like, I need this iron suit. I'm lost. We need a Shakira villain. Shakisha. We need a Shakisha villain. We have to make that ourselves, boss. Iron Man 2 will give a different villain like MODOK and Taskmaster or somebody. But see, you see how they use Taskmaster. I think Taskmaster was weak as fuck. I haven't seen Black Widow, but that Taskmaster was weak as fuck. That Taskmaster was weak AF, bro. From everything I saw about that movie that I did see, Taskmaster was weak AF. But anyway, so we gave Iron Man... Recap. Iron Man 1 is an S. Iron Man 2 is a C. And Iron Man 3 is a B. That's what we gave it. I thought she has the powers like the Mandarin. I didn't know what she did, but I know the guy put her in something that... I just knew she had powers. I can't remember the whole movie, but I remember she had powers at the end. I just like that he called everyone in suits and them shit showed up. That was nice. Okay, so Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man next. Far From Home. So that's Spider-Man 1, I believe, right? Spider-Man Far From Home. Let me see. Which one is which? I can't really tell. This is Spider-Man. I can't. Okay, so this is the first one right here. This is the first one. So the first Spider-Man... B. I'm going to give it B. I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it a B. Solid action, good Peter Parker, weak ass Mary Jane, and what's the other girl name? Elizabeth, not Liz Taylor. Like I said before, the world surrounding Spider-Man is weak. Like his surrounding characters when he's Peter Parker is weak. The villains, however, and Spider-Man is great. Like I liked what's his name? God, what's that guy's name? Oh, fishbowl head Joker. What is his name? What's the second? I can't remember this guy's name, man. Mysterio. He's good, but I don't really like him. He's a weak Spider-Man villain, period. Like he's good, but he's weak. If you really think about it, he's just an illusionist. That's all he really was in the comics. He was an illusionist that fooled you. I mean, he gets you on LSD and do the same thing, I guess. But anyway, I mean, I like the first one. The second one, I like all of the variety of suits in the second one, though. I like how they snuck the suits in there. Like they call them stealth monkey or something. I thought she has... Oh, I already read that one. So let's go with Spider-Man B. But the first one is a B. And the second one is God, man. I'm going to go with C. I'm going to go with C tier. I'm going to go with C. So I'm gonna rely on anybody who's seen Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and the Eternals, because I have seen neither one of those. So, Michael Keaton. Yeah, the Vulture. The Vulture was the main villain in the first one. And the second was Mysterio. I like Michael Keaton as the Vulture. Alright, so here we go. The Hulk. Hulk. Where we putting that? I like Hulk. I really liked Hulk. So much so that I bought it. So I'm going to give it a B. I think man, we were in that B category out, ain't we? We were in this out of that B category, brother. I think it was a B. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. A lot of people won't rank it that high, but I'm gonna rank it that high. Now here we go. Thor Ragnarok. I would give Thor Ragnarok a C. I didn't see the whole thing, but I get the gist of the movie, Helena, and it's like they had a weak ass ending though. Like all that havoc that she was wreaking, and at the end all of a sudden he summoned that big motherfucker. He can, and I don't know, man. I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. That's what I'm gonna give Thor Ragnarok a C. I gave Hulk a B, Thor Ragnarok C. And that might be a lot high for Hulk, but I like Hulk. Too bad Edward Norton couldn't come back. Yeah, I think he's way better than Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo is a little bitch. B tier, it was good, like the villain in the movie Abomination. I liked it. Thor Ragnarok, oh god, that's our first D. That is our first D. I don't know what's saving it. I guess the cast is saving it from E status, but it wasn't all that good at all. It's a very forgettable movie. I don't even remember what that guy's name, the villain's name is. I know he's just like an alien with those dark eyes, and I don't even remember what the villain's name was. I really don't. I do know that the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy was in there. The Conqueror, what's his name? Kang? Not Kang, but not Kang. Oh god, what's his name? The Conqueror guy, the one that was the villain in Guardians of the Galaxy 1. He was in Thor. Thor Ragnarok C. Did not like any of the Thor movies. Really? You like none of the Thor movies? You gave it a C? Yeah. Oh, Thor Ragnarok. Okay, not the Dark World. The Dark World was like, oh god, what we doing, bro? What we doing, bro? Sadly, Dark World is like the most like that. If you want to say the full movie, that's probably the closest to one of the full movies of all three Thors I've seen. I remember Thor, the first one was kind of like, what's the name of that movie? The End of the World, or something like that. The day the Earth stood still when that monster came out. So that monster that was chasing him came out with a big ass eye beam, and he lost his powers because he had to go to Earth. Blah blah blah. Roman the Conqueror. Ronan. Yeah, that's his name. Ronan. That's a badass name. Ronan. That's a badass name. Thank you. This is the first Thor. I'm be honest with you, man. I'm struggling to remember everything about first Thor though. I just gave you some, but other than that, like Loki. So, and the first Thor, I believe, came after Avengers, didn't it? It came out after the first Avengers, didn't it? I don't remember it coming out before the first one. It could be wrong. This is hard. I'm gonna give it a D too. I'm gonna give it a D. Thor, I think Thor succeeded because of Chris Hemsworth. I gotta be going straight up with you. I think because he's so sexy and they like him, and he do make a good Thor. And the Avengers, so I think they just you know what I mean. Yeah, but beyond his Thor wasn't hitting really. Those movies wasn't really hitting like that. They were overhyped. Now Black Widow, I don't know shit about it, fam. I couldn't tell you jack. I know who the villain was. It was a dude in a suit, but the villain they had to fight. Was it a girl? I don't know. I mean, I can't say I can't be honest about Black Widow because I don't know shit about the movie. So if anybody in the chat room seen it, tell me your thoughts on Black Widow right now. Give me your thoughts on Black Widow. Shang-Chi, I'm hearing from what I heard, it could be a B. It could be a B or A from what I heard. That's from what I heard. So I can give it the benefit of the doubt and give it a B even though I've never seen it. I know jack about Black Widow and I know jack about the Eternals. Now, I'm about to watch something that's on spoilers for me in Eternals today, but I know I know of people's second and third hands reviews, but that's not fair. So that wouldn't be fair to the Eternals, even though I don't think I like it anyway. But I haven't seen it. To be fair, I have not seen the movie, so I can't sit here and say, yeah, it's a crappy movie. But I'm gonna give Shang-Chi a B out of respect. Out of pure respect, I've not heard anybody say it's a bad movie. So I'm gonna give it a B out of respect. I don't know much about Shang, but from what I've heard, nobody has said this is a horrible movie. So gotta be fair. I started watching at the end game. Me too. But pretty much it was over at the end game for me. I saw Spider-Man, the second one, and that was because I think we rented it or something. I saw that one, but I can't remember. Like, let me see. What else did I see? What else came at the end game? I would have to remember what came at the end game in the first place. But pretty much at the end game, I was like, I'm done. And then I saw the next Spider-Man, and that was it for me. I have not seen Black Widow. I have not seen Eternals. So I don't know, man. If nobody in the chat room tell us, I'm gonna have to default to. I don't know, man. I don't really like Black Widow because of her power set. Even though I like her as Black Widow, I like Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. Based on what I know, I'd give it a D. I don't know much about it, but I give it a D, maybe a C. I don't know much about it, and I know less about the Eternals, so I can't. To be fair, I can't give the Eternals a rating, so I'm gonna have to leave it off the chart. I haven't seen anything about the Eternals other than people's second and third hand. Like, I'm confused as to what goes on it really. For listening to people tell me about it, it's like, or listening to videos about it, it's like, okay, what? So I think I would actually have to see the movie, God help me, to really make a decision on that, because it's real confusing for what it sounds like. And most people say it was forgettable, they got bored. I don't hear good things about the Eternals, but I don't, to be fair, like I said, repeat once more, I have not seen Eternals, so I can't say. So I don't know. We have to leave it off the list. I want to say, well, I could give it like I did the other, but I can't even do that because I don't know enough about it yet. Nobody knows about it. It's just released this weekend, so I don't know. But from what I've heard, it is a bad movie. It would be a D or something. A D or an E it would be. So I don't know. But it's safe to say, I would say there are no F Marvel movies. I gotta be honest about that. There are no F Marvel movies. I would say that. There's no movie that's just flat out bad in the Marvel universe. Now, slipping below average, hell yeah. And we were generous on some of these, right? So what do you say? You agree with the overall list, Razor? This is the list. Do you agree with the overall list? I know you can't see everything. It's not big enough. I can't make it bigger. But in the S tier, we have Avengers Infinity War. One only powers Black Widow has is her own female charm. If you know. I mean, wow, I like you. But in the S tier, we got we got Infinity War, Civil War, and the Iron Man 1 in S tier. In A tier, we got Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers the original one, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Guardians of the Galaxy 1. In the B tier, we have Ant-Man, Black Panther, Avengers Endgame, Captain America the first one, Doctor Strange, Iron Man 3, Spider-Man the first one, the Hulk, and Shang-Chi. That's B tier. C tier, we got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Iron Man 2, Spider-Man the second one, Thor Ragnarok. Coming up to the D tier, we got Thor, The Dark World, Thor the original. we should just go ahead and put Thor Ragnarok in D. We really should. Oh, we should just go ahead and put Thor down there. All three movies Thor with D fail. Let's not even bullshit about it. It was all 3 Ds. Let's just go ahead and put it in there. I was trying to sugarcoat it, but I can't do that. So all 3 Thor movies are D. I'm trying. Black Widow is D. Hey, anything after D is belong to Captain Marvel. Hey, Captain Marvel is in our own class for real. And I didn't rank the Eternals. Baking Man is S tier. Indeed it is, sir. I don't think anybody's here to argue that. I don't think anybody here is here to argue that. So that's the ranking system right there, bro. That's all Marvel movies ranked right there, baby Bob. Hey, look, I can't hang out all night. I like this. Is good. I will stream tomorrow morning on the other channel, so tune in for that. Let me see. I don't know what time in the morning. Probably maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. So if you want to come by, stop by. I'll be playing video games. Let me see. Before I get out of here, let me see what I think. What would we be playing? Because I chose a game that's not. It was like brand new. Let me bring up Steam. I probably put in the details, like how we rank them in the description after this over. For these nuts, you stupid man. He said for these nuts. Oh my god. Update. All right, Apex. No, we're not playing that tomorrow. I was thinking about Batman. What else? BioShock is one of them, but I'm not gonna do BioShock. What else can we do? I really had one game narrowed down. I just Grand Theft Auto. That's what it was gonna be. I tested out Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and that's what I was gonna play. So I'll probably stream Grand Theft Auto Vice City tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll do that. That's what we'll finish Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I started that. We'll stream that tomorrow. All right, and we'll keep going until we get it right. And Vice City, it should be until at least the 11th, which is I think it'll be 2 more days till it comes out. And then I'll start another game, and by December, I want to be working on the best game ever to be made, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is that game. If you don't have this game, please get it. Pick up a copy of this game. 16-bit, but an awesome ass game, man. Man, every time I play this game, it's like visiting some old friends. I love the story. I love everything about this game, bro. Best game ever. So anybody ever tell you, what's SFC's favorite game? Chrono Trigger. 10 out of 10, baby. Don't change my mind, because it won't be changed, all right? All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. We did 1 hour and 17 minutes. I just wanted to do that. That was the ranking of the MCU universe. I appreciate you guys for taking part in it. Boss, Razor, who else we had? Chew Boss. Hey, appreciate everybody else that was lurking. I'm gonna get out of here, and I will catch you tomorrow on Gaming So Spectacular. But until then, remember, if you can't be good, you good at it. I'm out of here, guys. Take care of yourself. Peace. What's good, spectacular soldiers? If you're like me, you're upset that video's over. Fear not. Check out the videos listed below. Still bored? Then check out my other YouTube channel, Gaming So Spectacular. We require more content, I hear you exclaim. Well, then take a trip over to my Instagram, Twitter, or Twitch, where I stream weekdays. And luckily for you, the name is